Welcome. I'm Angus, Dr. Random Mole, and over there.
Omar Oomser-Buchter, and next to me is...
Aris Politopoulos.
And we are going to be playing with the past, like Omar is playing with quotes about steel.
Oh, oh no.
That means excellently. If you don't have a clue what that means, keep on watching.
Keep on watching, you'll figure it out soon.
So, did you know what just happened? I was bringing Hannah to bed, and she said, like, "Oh, can you just hang out with me for a little bit longer and read me a couple more stories?" I said, "Nope, sorry." Sometimes you just have to deny your kids when important stuff happens, like streaming. I said, "I have to stream with Aris. I have to stream with Aris and Omar," and she's like, "But why are you streaming with Oma?" Like, no. Omar with an R at the end. She was really upset with me. She thought I was going to do something fun with her grandma. And so
she misses out on that.
She's like, what? Aris and Oma? What the hell? I want to do that.
Much.
That is too much. Anyway, I just told her about Omar. No, Omar's my friend, and we stream together with Aris. So I said, oh, okay. Anyway. Has nothing to do.
Case, it's okay.
In that case, I'm going to sleep. Yes.
in that case, you're gonna be boring again without Oma present. This is not some sort of soap opera about my family. This is in fact a live stream in which we discuss the past and play. And
yes.
Normally on the Thursday, ask, and what are we gonna play today? But we don't really do that anymore because we know what we're gonna play, right?
Yes.
We've been playing the excellent Old World for the last couple. This is our 5th week already.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
We've been playing this game for a long while. Oh. We haven't even progressed all that much, I feel.
Well,
during the Spur stream.
We're not doing so poorly. In fact, we are at 10 victory points out of the 24. That's
okay.
Not too. We haven't seen that much action, to be very honest.
No, but supposedly we promised that today there would be war.
Yes.
Supposedly.
Maybe.
Let's first end the year and then we'll see, right?
Yeah, let's end the year and then we'll see if there is war.
Ooh.
A new marriage proposal for Markihita the New has arrived from the Sargonids and the Adashi families.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, are we getting...
the question is, I mean, I kind of want to say, let's get both. I'm the frigging queen. I can do that.
Yeah, of course you can. I think you should.
Yeah.
Truly screen.
I mean, I want to have all of these.
Both Ashurnasirpal and Ashurbanipal.
Yeah, exactly. And this is going to be very confusing because I'm going to shout throughout the palace. Yeah. Ashur, join me right now. And then like two guys join because
two Ashurs.
Yeah, they're gonna. I want that situation, but okay, I will forgive the developers the fact that I cannot have two Ashurs as my consorts. Okay. That said, let's have a little look. So I feel that, both of them
are relatively low.
Yes, both of them. But the Sargonids would be, you know what? Both of them are low. Let's just go for the person.
Let's go for the person that his name we haven't used yet.
Is that how you pick your romantic partners in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, it's fair enough. Yeah. Okay. It does sound good. So, is this a relevant name? Ashurnasirpal.
Of course, this is one of the most relevant names.
Oh, so that's why you want it. You just want to talk about Assyrians again for 24 hours.
Yes, we're going to do a 24-hour stream where I just talk about Assyrian.
That sounds good, actually. You know what? That actually sounds good. All right.
All right, let's do this. Ashurnasirpal is the king under the reign of whom the construction of Kalhu started as a new capital for Assyria.
And that is the third capital, or the...
Yeah, you can say it's Ashur, then Kartkultin in Nurta, then back to Ashur, and then to Kalhu.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
Where's Nineveh in this whole picture?
Nineveh is the last.
That's the last. Yes.
Kalhu, and then it was Dur-Sarukian, and then...
Yeah, okay, but I thought, like, why is Nineveh not in there? But that's just the last. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nineveh was there, chilling, just not being the capital, being all fancy by itself.
Sitting there and just...
Absolutely, the character portraits here are just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and I've been following. They've been releasing some more art
Yeah.
that's gonna get into the game, and it's
Awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's like beautiful.
All right, Julius Green wants us to cry havoc and let's slip the dogs of war. Okay, yes, this will happen at some point, but we're still marveling at the
At art pieces.
at art pieces. You
Yeah,
hardly
we're
recognize.
gonna do this war you're talking about, but look at this
Yes,
painting.
let's look at the art. I think in general people should look at more art rather than make war.
Yes.
Make art,
Good
not
call.
war.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing the old world, at some point just try war.
No, that was I had
I mean, at some point.
in my playthrough with the Greeks, I had 0 wars with the larger civilizations. I had 1 war with the Gauls, was it? Yeah, I think. So you hardly recognize the young woman who returns from training. Atalia
Right.
has spent the last several years studying to become a useful member of the court, and now she's ready to serve. We should celebrate.
Nice.
Definitely, we should celebrate your occasion.
Yes.
So let's no celebrations.
you're the
Give her the
court.
courts clear. So it's good. It's good for her, but
Nice.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go. No celebrations. Sorry. You're gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna
No
do some
fun
work.
for anyone. Nope.
Nope, no fun allowed. No fun allowed with the Assyrians. Ooh, I am gonna. Is that a good? What's? Wait, I was trying to make a road here. That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
All right, then let's go and put in a road here. All right, that's the whole idea.
Let's
There
have a-
already is a road there, right?
Is there, Omar? Are you not trying to say that I should use the undo button, which this game has? Amazing. All right, add
Great
road.
exposition of the undo button.
Yes, exactly. It's still not connected for some reason. So I'm gonna add a road. Let's just see and be hopeful.
Bam.
Wait! I didn't want to do that at all.
Undo.
Quickly
Oh,
do.
quickly,
Quickly.
undo.
Look how useful that is. So, Aris, you wanna?
Hey, Leila's here.
Hey, Leila. Wait. Let me. Oh, I'm bumping over all my Roman tin soldiers just to get to the celebrate button. There we are. Yeah, just so I once gave these to my little brothers-in-law who were like, I don't know, like 20 years younger than I am, from my father-in-law's second batch, and they didn't want them anymore. I was like, what? You're not gonna throw these away, these excellent Roman tin soldiers. I will play with them. So now they're on my desk. All right. Let's see. So many options. I do get a bit of paralysis of choice when stuff like this happens. A garrison, yes, because we need a governor here. Although, no, wait. We were going for
and Soren's here.
Hey!
Everybody's
We
here.
were going for a wonder, so we don't want to spend all our stone. That is what we wanted to do. Wait. Where's the pasture? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Build the pasture.
That's the problem. I always see these lovely buildings that I just wanna build, like barracks. Oh, I want barracks, and then I get greedy and I just spend all my stone.
Yeah. And then you forget to sell them before they become obsolete. Oh wait, that's a reference to another game.
No. That's not nice, man. Don't make fun of my very elite Civilization 1 play. That is just not as elite as it used to be, because it is about like 15 years since I last played that game. And also, the Aztec are just magnificent players. They're just really good.
they are just ruffle stomping us. Yeah.
I told one of my friends about that we're losing so quite badly to the Aztec. And he said, "Oh yeah, classical."
Hasn't changed over all the games.
I'm just spending orders like there's no other business. So I don't really want to move you, or actually I did want to move you because yes, that was the plan. So it's been a week, and we don't really touch these games within the week, so it's kind of, we always have to pick up a bit of speed in the beginning. Well, pick up speed. I'm trying to sort of get with the program is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that is definitely true.
Nice.
You know.
Polonians excel against mounted units.
Yes. Right. These used to be. What? They were also. I think they were. Oh no, they were not. They were, of course. They were warriors before that, so they weren't spearmen. Okay.
Yep.
I want to upgrade you, but I guess that you've already been. Okay. You must be fully healed. Okay, but you've already been healing.
I mean,
today.
you can't possibly get upgraded if you're not feeling well, right?
You know, there's some point to it actually.
There is some point to it.
Yeah. There's no way to self-improve unless you've already taken care of your current self.
Yeah, like you're sitting there with a broken leg. How are you gonna get?
Deeply philosophical. How are you gonna do your training montage? How are you gonna do your training montage? Oh right. This was this sort of standoff that I'm just never ever gonna win because.
Because we need more soldiers there.
Yeah. But I kind of feel obligated to just stand here and just trade blows with him. Also, this is a way to get promoted, so that's nice. Oh,
There we go.
Critical.
I like the fact that there is critical in the game.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
It gives this sense of like role-playing fighting, which makes it a little bit more lively.
Mm-hmm. And it's good. I don't know yeah, I mean, I guess you can sort of tool a unit to get really a lot of critical hits.
Yeah, maybe.
Go back, undo. Yes.
But it has a bit of like the it's the type of RNG factor that that okay, it's critical. Like it happened because it was a critical hit. It's not like why did I lose this battle? I don't understand combat. It's like it was a critical hit, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that I will say,
Gareth
though,
is also here.
Gareth is also. Oh, this is a stream with all our greatest strength.
We're still liking the Pasco.
We're still that's true. Oh, boo. Oh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give him a wah. No Pasco. Talking about good friends, we had some fun this afternoon, right, Aris? Want to share the glorious thing that we did?
We finally went outside of the house to have a beer outside on a terrace.
Wow.
It was unfathomable.
Yes, this was quite lit. I told Haley when I got back that I was sitting there and I couldn't really believe that I was doing it.
Yeah.
Not in some sort of like, well, this is cool, I can't believe how cool it is, but more like it was kind of surreal.
Yeah, it was.
I was more or less sort of expecting a screen to pop up between the two of us, and then so anyway. But it was extra surreal because we were probably in the best new terrace of Leiden.
Yeah.
Which is this place that wasn't there before, but now.
I mean, the place was there. It's a bridge, and now because like the municipality allows cafes to have tables wherever, they now have tables on the bridge.
Yes.
Which, if you sit there, it's nice. If you're not sitting there, it's kind of annoying because you can't be on the bridge. Yeah. So you're passing all these Persian cities, man. Why? Why are you just passing by?
Passing what by?
Oh no! Queen Dider's dead.
Whoa! That was the last of the first generation.
Yeah, that was the last.
Not the last of the greats, because I have the feeling that Marquihita will do great things as well.
Yeah.
But now we have Queen Sophonisba. You need a wiki crutch on that, right?
I think kind of a Punic Carthaginian like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, really?
Doesn't that count?
No, you're gonna wiki crutch.
Come on, man, Carthaginian.
It's gonna happen. Oh wait,
I
wiki crutch symbol is just off. I need to briefly go and fix our wiki crutch symbol. Oh, I guess because it's a little bit over here. That's not good. It should be right over here. All right, there we go.
There, Sophonisba was a Carthaginian noblewoman who lived during the Second Punic War and the daughter of Hasdrubal Gisco. She held influence over Numidian political landscape, convincing King Syphax to change sides during the war and later in an act that became legendary. She poisoned herself rather than be humiliated in a Roman triumph.
Nice.
You go, Sophia.
Well, not nice, but respect.
With respect.
Yes. I have to say, I have this. So my mother is a bit of a feminist, and I know so
Just a bit.
just a bit. I mean, not like a hardcore feminist. Is that you know that all that we were consuming was sort of feminist theory back at home, but she always used to inject little things in stories that we were learning or whatever. So, for example, she would always, like when we were hearing about history, she would always tell us about like Dido, for example. So I know about Dido not because I really knew a lot about Carthage, but she was like, I was like, yeah, I learned about the Romans today in school. She was like, yeah. But you know what was really cool? Dido.
Dido,
what?
really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I have to say that's because the reason why I'm saying this is because I have the idea that there are a lot of badass Carthaginian women. But maybe that's just because my mother sort of always highlighted the famous Didos and those ones. Anyway, completely well, not beside the point, but just interesting how these sort of things.
A minimalist. Nice.
Nice. Wait, pasture. That's what I wanted to go for. Okay, there's a road now. Here, there's a road now. Is it now connect? So this is something, honestly, that since the devs are here, that I'm not still entirely getting how to connect the city in a meaningful way. So this is so I really want my city to be connected. I had the feeling that if I just sort of connected to this thing over here, right? Because this is a connected that then after I sort of put the road through here, then now this thing would be connected. But it still isn't. And I can't really figure out why or how.
Is the road completed? Or have you not completed the road?
No, I mean, it's as completed as it's gonna get, right? It's a bit hard to see, but right here it says
there's
road.
a road there,
Yeah, there's a road there, there's a road there, there's a road there, there's a road there. So it is...
Maybe connected to the city? Maybe that's...
Yeah, maybe connected to the city. Maybe it's like from there to the next one.
Yeah, but so I tried this out in my first game that I played with the Greeks, and then I just had to... I felt that I just had to connect it to a green spot.
Maybe it's the border of the city.
Yeah, maybe it's the border of the... Like, you need the one over there.
Maybe. Well, let's see.
There's a road there as well,
right?
But there's a road there as well. So
is there? No, it's not. There's no.
There's no road here.
There is no road there.
No, that was me just tool tipping, locking the tool tip.
Yeah. So
all right.
Oh, okay.
Just build another road because it's fun to build roads.
It's like we're playing Settlers.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Roads need the harbor to connect to the water. Oh, so because it ended up on the water there. Yeah.
So the previous time I did it, it was with a river. So that's probably the difference there then.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. That was the difference. Must have been. So who are you? Oh wait, that was a bit silly.
Who are you? You're a barbarian.
Oh,
You're not.
He's actually not healed. Wait, undo. Can I? Yes, I can. Oh, this
of course you can.
I really like how they just don't capture your workers at once or something.
Yeah, for sure. It's not the oh my god, now I lose my worker because I made one sort of fog of war mistake. So what you have to do, my friend, is you have to heal up, because that I forgot as well that workers that don't heal
can't build.
They can build, but they just build slower. Yeah. Now the question
also makes sense.
How can I heal my worker when I wait? I'm a bit lost. Wait, there it is. Sorry. Yeah, it was actually stuck between. There's this mic boom right in front of the heal button. Okay. So okay, I guess we'll just
promote Dash's consort nitty upgrade.
Eagle Eye. Oh, she already has this promotion. I mean, she's gonna get the promotion, so the unit already has it. But then I guess shield bearer is not too bad. Well, you know what?
Yeah, but this is +4 critical chance,
yes, man. Yeah, we were just talking about how epic critical hits are, so we're gonna go for that. Let's see what.
Also, the eternal question of critical chance versus critical hit damage.
Yes, that's a very good eternal question. Okay, You are.
Although I'm guessing in this game you cannot increase
You are good to
critical
go.
hit damage. How much? How much is the critical hit bonus? Is it like 100% or something along these lines?
What do you mean?
I wonder.
Oh,
What's the critical hit bonus? Like double damage? Like when you land a critical hit, how much more is it?
I think a bit. I think a bit more than 100% actually.
A bit more than 100%.
But it also feels different sometimes. Sometimes I get 2 HP, sometimes it's 4 or something, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
There's an extra critical hit roll there.
Why are you still bothering me? Go.
I guess the answer depends on the attack speed. Yeah, it is relevant to the attack speed. Yes.
Right.
If you make too many hits, you want them to.
Plenty of orders.
You have the scout, yeah, and then move that scout.
The scout who lived.
You just passed Pasargada. It's a little bit to your south.
So
there you go.
That's
why. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to sneak past Pasargada, not so much because I'm afraid of the Persians, because
you're afraid of the archaeologists.
No, not at all. Do you have a reference to our stream of Civilization 6 where we talked, I think maybe for like 20-30 minutes about Pasargada?
We probably talked a lot about Pasargada, but I would have to look it up. I don't know.
Yeah, no worries. Tell me, what do you want to share with us about Pasargada?
I just want to say the older capital of the first capital of the Achaemenid Empire.
Here you go. You chased Omar away.
Yeah, Omar's gone.
Omar's gone.
So the first capital of the Achaemenid Empire, and the one that contains the tomb of Cyrus the Great. I don't know if it contains it currently in the game, but what does it say? Anarchy Egypt?
Nice. It is currently in anarchy, and it will
anarchy
in 1 more year. So there's Egypt is actually will capture it. Probably is like fighting it, or maybe it is just literally culturally influencing it. Not entirely sure.
Okay, so
I wish, you know what? I can
go back. So here's the thing. Here it says anarchy, and then you see that I guess that you're going under the influence of.
This is why. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably. So it said anarchy, and then in 2-3 years Egypt, right? And if you remember, in Civilization 6, we had these cities that became free cities.
Yeah.
Or like, was it called free cities?
Yeah, free cities.
Free cities. Yeah.
And then they would go under someone's influence because you cannot be.
Yes, we remember.
You cannot be a free city unless you belong to a civilization.
We remember.
Yeah. And I thought it reminded me of that a little bit because it says anarchy, but then it has to go under someone's influence. It cannot be. I guess a city cannot break free.
Not in this game, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
But is it still under Persian control, or is it just?
It is still under Persian control.
It seems like now it's. Yeah.
Oh wait, is it actually? Is it just anarchy?
Tread lightly, because here lies the King of Kings. Do not begrudge me my spot. Yeah, something like that. It was in Cyrus' tomb.
The King of Kings.
I can look up the exact quote.
It doesn't say that it's Persian.
No, it isn't.
Like
it is.
When you hover over
it is anarchy, right?
It is anarchy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out with my scout here.
It is anarchy.
Anarchy in the
got
UK,
there.
but
finally, in Persia.
Finally, my friend.
Anarchy in Persia.
Anarchy in Persia. So I'm gonna.
Nice. I fully support the anarchy Pasargada.
Talking about anarchy, how is the Black Trowel movement going, Aris?
Yeah. So we launched recently with some other people the Black Trowel Collective Microgrant.
Meaning you, because this is not connected to. I don't want to claim credit.
No.
For an amazing idea that we have nothing much to do with. So it's you and a couple of other people.
Me and a couple of other people. We launched this Microgrants collective, where it's a donation basis collective, so people can donate, and we support archaeology students from working class families or from minorities. With micro grants ranging from $5 to $300, or from €5 to €300. And it's a no questions asked grant. So if you're an archaeology student and you have some financial problem for whatever reason you need to attend the field school, you need to buy a book, or you just need to pay rent, or you need to buy some food, you can just apply for it, and you can apply for as much money as you want between this range, because there's only so much that is currently available. And we'll make sure that you get it as soon as possible. The idea behind this is that it's a mutual aid grant, so we're asking for people to donate who are already in a financially stable situation, and we don't want people to feel like they have to share their misery, or they have to share their struggle. If they need that money, then we should be there to help
Forthcoming
them
with it.
out. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the
Based
Black
on the
Trowel.
fundamental idea that people, are not gonna f you over. They're
Yeah.
just not gonna. They just are in need, and therefore are worthy of, and everyone is worthy of support.
Yes. So like this is all based on the very like core anarchist principle of solidarity, and that is exactly what we're running this thing on. So if you would like to donate for minority archaeology students, you can, and I'll put
And you
the
don't
Black
have to.
Trowel.
You don't have to become an anarchist to do this, because
No, you don't have to become an anarchist.
as you know,
Good, but
yeah, you could. I'm not an anarchist, but I fully support this particular initiative. Aris still feels that I'm secretly an anarchist, but
You are secretly an anarchist.
yes,
Well,
everyone secretly is an anarchist.
I think that everybody is secretly an anarchist until but they have to figure it out. But you can't force anybody to be an anarchist, because that beats the whole point.
That beats the whole point. So, all right, let's get back to something that is definitely not about anarchy. It's about monarchy. The runaway princess. Late one evening, there's a knock at your door. Statera, heir to the Persian throne, stands outside. I love this. The young princess has fled her palace with hopes of escaping her responsibilities. She wishes to hide from her mortal agents in Persia and starts a new life here. It's only a matter of time before Persian soldiers arrive at your gates. Well, you know what? I think Persia is otherwise occupied right now. So
yeah.
Are they weirdly? Oh.
I mean, so Queen. This is, in fact, this is the portrait of Queen Sora. Okay, that's good to know. So.
Returns that and claims she attempted to sell Persian secrets. Wow.
No, we cannot even do that because we're not cruel.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't do that. It's just horrible.
It's horrible.
It's family.
But poor woman. I say conceal here.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna say, like, people.
I mean, also from if you think about it from a role-playing perspective, both for the Assyrians, but also in general, it was also present. For example, in the Middle Ages, it was not uncommon to host other princes or princesses in other kingdoms as leverage, diplomatic leverage, or to help them, and then they would return the favor later on when they would get to the throne and stuff like that. And the Assyrians would do similar things.
Let's see. This is the more interesting option anyway, I feel.
Yeah.
All right. Great thing.
Like for the Assyrians, we do know that they would often either take them as hostages, but then have them in the palace, very much like Game of Thrones style, or some princes would just go there and ask for help and refuge.
Oh no, this is too bad, because this is
it?
a lot of money, and we simply cannot afford.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
Oh, we cannot afford an education.
Oh wow,
man, it pains me to have to click on this button.
See. In that case, you would be able to apply for the Black Trowel Collective microgrant.
There you go.
And then you could
it's too bad it doesn't exist just yet.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, too bad. So in this case, we just have to continue with the road. So one other thing that I was wondering, because I couldn't build a road on the. So I think if I build an improvement, it immediately gets a road, right?
Yeah, because it now says it has a road. So
yes.
Yeah.
So is the other road built? There, yeah. So it should be connected as well, the two cities now.
So I'm gonna just try and put in a hamlet here and then just see. Maybe. Okay. We are just not making any speed today. It's kind of sad. Sorry.
No, we need to like.
All right, we need to. I'll try to hurry up. It's just I'm in a bit of a Lontamonte
I mean,
mood.
this is an early access game, but this is going to be the slowest old world game in history.
In history.
Like even after long, nobody will play it as slowly as we're playing it now.
No, probably not. Can I already build lumber mills? Oh yes, I can. There we go. Let's build a lumber mill in this case. Lumber mill there. Yes. I'm not gonna sing the lumber mill song again, but I kind of want to. No, says Aris. No, just don't do it.
It won't be early access by the time you're done. Yeah.
And that's fine. I'm writing right now about slow archaeology. Well, not really about slow archaeology, but there's a bit of a section on slow archaeology in there. And I think that there's something to say for
slow gaming.
For slow gaming, and that's really what this whole stream is about: slow gaming.
Yeah. Because why rush finish a game when you can actually enjoy it for long?
Yeah,
for a long time.
Exactly. So I feel that these units here are, all right. You have to get back, my friend. Oh, I love this. This is also a super fast unit, so we can actually do this within one turn.
Right, cool.
I've decided, by the way, Aris, that I'm not gonna every time that I say actually, because it's just
not today.
No. That was a fun thing. That was a fun thing to do during the Civilization 1 stream with about a goat and 2 chickens as viewers. So, but not. I'm not gonna bother with that today. Oh, Aris, I'm a bit sad.
Why?
Because we didn't get to go through for the grant to study to study playgrounds in Corona times.
So in the less happy news, we got rejected for a grant
for something that I think is still a good idea and we should still do it.
Yeah,
but now just without money.
Yeah, which is the way that we do it most of the time.
That is the way that we've done it so far. With many things, but it's still nice to and we cannot do it in the same way because we were trying to work together with these researchers from Australia and from and NGOs from the Netherlands, so you can never do it it would be something like studying mentions of playgrounds on Twitter, for example, or in policy documents, so it's not exactly the same thing as we would have to do it now.
No, but that's the nature of things in academia nowadays.
That's the nature of nowadays.
Nowadays, you apply to a bunch of grants, and then most of the time you don't get them.
No. I want to just pass the turn, people. This is something that's still within my civilization sort of mechanisms that if I sort of keep on passing the turn, at some point end turn will show up, but it's not really the case.
No. But you can also just end turn by pressing 6, I learned.
Yes, that is true. Or was it 5? I can't remember. But I don't want to. So now I'm kind of scared because I want to make sure that I think so. Let's see. 6? No, it doesn't. Year ended. Yeah, there you go.
Year ended. There you go.
Thank you, Omar.
Hotkey is one of the best things that ever happened to games.
Yeah. First thing to do is learn all the hotkeys.
Yes, that's true.
When I was very young and I started playing Warcraft 3 after playing Age of Empires, which you could meaningfully play without the hotkeys. I couldn't understand why people wanted to play Warcraft 3 with hotkeys. I was like, yeah, but why press BZ when I can actually click it? Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and then I realized, and now I'm like, can't undo. If I'm playing without hotkeys, I'm like, I feel like something is missing.
Wait, how did they already get this promotion?
There, Pasco is here.
Yay! I have this paralysis of choice with these upgrades sometimes. All right. So I want to amass a bit more of an army. And after that we will. Oh, they don't get to promote. They have to upgrade. That's what they have to do. Ooh, you can also go for an X-Man. Wait. X-Man. versus pole arm. All right, let's have a. It says Spearman is better, but oh no, it's the same. Okay, now let's make this one into an X-Man.
Into an X-Man.
Oh no, 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 no. No, that's not. That's it's probably brought it on myself. That's not what I tried to say then. Oh, we have this little warrior running around here. That's excellent.
The beautiful city of Ganesh. I talked at length about Ganesh. I'm not gonna do it again.
No. You're not necessarily not allowed, but
We'll like mute you when you do it.
Yeah.
yes, that's true. That's a good thing. I never really considered that. I could just do that now.
You have all the power now.
Yeah, I do have all the power now. But the last thing is I wanting to mute Aris, because who's gonna bring all the knowledge into the stream? I know nothing about this period.
Yeah.
So let's not. You know what we actually did this year, Omar? We got steel. So we're talking about knowledge and things like that. Boom.
I'm
Get
getting
on
the
with the
quote
quote.
ready. Yeah.
You
the
got the
quote.
code ready. All right, let me just choose some production thingies here, and let's get an acolyte because they're nice. Choose research. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, choose what to work on first. I don't really. I just have so many civics. I don't really need it. What I do need here is maybe some more X-Men. No, I don't really need that here. This is a bit too far. Paralysis of choice. You know what? Stonecutter specialist. There we go. Wait. First, before we choose new research, we are gonna go and have a little look at steel. Where's steel? Steel. I'm not.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to find steel. Steel. Is that it? There
There you go.
For some reason, I was looking for that GIF that I sent. I was like,
Someone. Yeah.
someone hitting. There we are. Steel. All right, let's hear it.
There are 3 things extremely hard: steel, a diamond, and to know oneself, which is Benjamin Franklin.
And to know oneself. Man, that's good. That's very good and deep. Steal a diamond and to know oneself.
Had the whole afternoon searching. So.
Okay, were there any rejected steel quotes?
Yeah, one by George R.R. Martin. I was like, yeah.
Oh, now I want to hear that one too.
What does she know about
I don't have it ready.
Oh,
so.
you don't have it ready. Okay, never
But it was
mind.
He
something
only
with
knows
wind
about
and steel.
Valerian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Valerian steel. No. That's
Valerian.
Oh, this is definitely one of the best. All right. So, a delegation from a distant kingdom has arrived at court. As a mark of respect, they offer us a choice of exotic creatures to add to a royal menagerie.
Right.
Which animals should we choose? Well, or never full enough. Come on.
Never full enough.
So,
especially for the Assyrians, never full enough.
becomes pet fish owner. So,
I like this.
You're a pet fish owner. No, it's just a pet fish owner.
So I can either become a pet monkey owner or a pet fish owner.
This feels like an achievement of sorts.
I last game I played with the Greeks, I went for monkeys.
Yes, monkeys. Yeah, monkey.
Sure. Monkeys are it's really a lot of fun. Right.
Yeah.
Monkeys, and they are pretty cute.
Monkey pet owner.
My third grade teacher had a maybe in English it would be first grade teacher. My first grade teacher had a pet monkey. And brought it to class on a couple of occasions. It was
oh wow.
Yeah, it was the carefree 90s, right? When things like bringing monkeys into class was still allowed in the Netherlands.
Where you could keep monkeys.
Is it even allowed to own a monkey nowadays? No, right?
I think
if you have like lots of licenses, probably yes.
Yeah, you have to get a lot of special disposition. Yeah, and I also think that is right
for good reason.
For very, very good reasons.
You should not be owning wild animals.
Okay. So next one up is these are gonna be hard to find quotes for. Monasticism, citizenship, portcullis.
Please no. Please don't do that.
No, but we're in fact going to go for monasticism because we need something to spend our civics on because it's just,
We're swimming in.
we're swimming in civics. Have you ever had that you were swimming in civics?
No.
Not regularly.
Not regularly.
Oh, the Egyptians, they did build the Easter Gate.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Oh, wow! I'm such a boss. I just ruled this entire empire, and I'm giving birth to a son at the same time. It's not like, wow. That's pretty
Nice.
boss. That's pretty boss. All right.
Ishmedagan as well, a very early Assyrian name again, like from the 18th century, so before the imperial phase.
All right.
There are a lot of early Assyrian names I've noticed, which is interesting. Of course, you do run out, but you can see the difference between like the early Assyrian names and the later Assyrian names, which usually are related to different deities and are a bit more repetitive. The earlier ones were more diverse.
The early ones were more diverse. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what you get with all the bunny pulls.
Yeah. No, it's not all bunny pulls. It's like the Ashur part is like the important thing, right?
I have the
You get
feeling
Ashur Balit, Ashur Pal, Ashur bunny pal.
that I should have been producing a settler already, in fact, for ages, and I thought I was already doing that. That's good. That's one. But why am I not producing this settler? Because I'm just occupying the city side the whole time. And I thought I was already. No, that's a miner. I'm being very, very, very silly. I should have already had a settler. Well, okay. Then this is gonna, because it takes 15 years over here, so that's not worth it.
What I quite like is you can't buy settlers like
Yeah.
you can with 6.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. So,
Ambassador Ahitali.
all right.
I mean,
well, charisma is, I think, the best stat for the ambassador anyway. I love the fact that you have this in this hair place. You have this happy baby photo. Like,
yeah.
Tactic studies.
Baby.
Oh, persuasive person.
Baby pictures in the game based on real baby pictures.
Yes.
So cool.
Talking about community input. On the Discord channel of Old World, there was this really cool request or open option. It wasn't necessarily a request, but just something that we can do, and that's we can now write our own events for this. Well, we can write events, and then the developers will consider it for the game. Can you?
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah,
pretty cool. So, can you right now on the spot? Can you think of an event that either of you would want to sort of get into the game like this? And you don't have to write it out right now, but something, from...
like a historical event.
Well, then I'm done.
Then you're done. That's it.
Maybe something with sport or something. I don't know.
Oh, a sport.
That would be fun.
I haven't seen many. I mean, there's festivals.
Yeah,
and you can
maybe
build
something with the Olympic Games in Greece.
Yeah, you can build Olympiads, but it would be fun to have. I think there's maybe already a couple of them in there. So, but what with sports? Get specific. While I talk about an inspiring monkey.
Inspiring monkey.
Yes. Well, you never click enough monkey business because there is never enough monkey business. Especially not if the monkey is inspiring, right? Or adorable court monkey has started accompanying your general in their military campaigns, or troops have adopted. Like, how can you beat this as an event? An inspiring monkey.
Sergeant Monkey. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh, it's too expensive, people. I'm so sorry. Oh wow, he's like
science.
But oh, it's just a lot of money. I wish I could afford it, but we're broke. We gave it to bank. Okay. Another hamlet. What's right here? That's an hamlet already. let's see, what is the adjacent theaters and baths? So we don't really.
A fun event would be, that's a little bit inspired by Aristophanes. A fun event would be to have like your ruler or somebody at the court visit a brothel, and then he gets caught, and then you have to deal with this in the court, or like with that person's wife or something along these lines.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely.
Because it would be something that would definitely happen, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's something that was part of that world as much as it is now.
Just some more scandals in it. Just
some scandals, something spicy.
Something spicy. Something spicy. Yeah, for sure. There can never be enough spice in our games, right?
No.
I would go for some. So one of the things that I really like here is the tribes that are in here, and I would go for something probably inspired a little bit by later colonialism as an event when you interact with one of the tribes. So I'm not entirely sure, but there's plenty of sort of things. So one of the things that I think would be cool is that there's this the first time that the Europeans come, well, not the first time, but on the second journey of Columbus and his fleet to the Caribbean, they land in Guadeloupe and they just enter these huts. And in these huts, they find a lot of bones. So, and all of a sudden, they speak of people being human eaters or whatever. That's sort of the historic decision that was made. That all of a sudden, these people are basically branded as cannibals.
Yeah.
But I think it would also be fun to have this as an event in which you, for example, interact with one of the tribes, and you can also have the actual sort of idea that what these bones in these huts were, or whatever craziness that happens there, is in fact not the one thing that you think as the stereotypical, the horrible one, but the nicer one. And what is actually the case in the Caribbean is that these huts were, they were just ancestors, venerated ancestors that were just venerated, and therefore were staying close to the people. So I would like to have something like that, like a little bit of, you can make your own sort of cultural understanding there, and really fill in your relation to those tribes a bit more. So I'd like to go. Maybe I have a pass at the writing event for that.
Peasant Artif teaches some Diogenes related events, which is definitely the correct time period.
One of these conservative types is caught and he becomes hypocrite as a trait. Yes, I like that. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Stormy Daniels of the ancient world.
Yeah. Don't forget that rulers could do whatever they wanted, so maybe one of the conservative type is called and becomes hypocrite. Yeah, the thing is, but rulers couldn't really do whatever they wanted. But yeah, it would work in this case. It would work to give him the hypocrite. It would definitely work.
Yes. I also see that JA has been watching the Cyberpunk review, and there's too much spice. Yes, okay, maybe there are games where you can have too much spice. That is.
I mean, if anything, Cyberpunk seems like the kind of game that will probably be overloaded with
spice.
With spice. And, we had a little bit this discussion, not necessarily about spice, but overloading things with The Last of Us 2, right?
And, you wanna have the discussion right now? You wanna do it? You wanna do it?
Not necessarily.
I haven't finished
a while.
I haven't finished the game yet, but
no.
But yes, it would take a while. So let's table that discussion for when I have a...
But I mean, you need a lot of crunch if you want to put like this crazy amount of detail, or you have to do it in a completely different way.
What, you have to have a lot of... Oh, I thought you said grants. I'm still thinking about grants. But crunch, yeah.
Man.
Sure. Hey man, we can build the pyramid almost.
Build them because these Egyptians, they constructed the Easter Gate, and we have to build the pyramids too.
Yes.
We have to get back to them.
Pay them back, yeah. God damn it.
So...
Or conquer them, or build the pyramids.
All right, we are gonna...
Or both. Why not both?
I'm gonna... All right, I'll just go in and buy. And
oh shit! I have to find the monasticism quote.
Yeah, oh, no. You have exactly 1 year for this. So...
And we're almost at the end of the turn, so yeah.
All right, we have
No.
begun construction of the pyramids. There are few things in gaming that give me so much pleasure as constructing wonders. It's I don't know why it is. It's probably because I'm one of these achievers. Oh, Aris, instead of the Last of Us discussion, after you've done looking for a monasticism quote, you had a very nice insight based on the survey that we did. Wait, I cannot build the pyramids twice, so that's not gonna happen. Boom. I still don't feel very warlike. I don't know why.
Maybe it's just not your player type. Yeah.
Yes, it seems to be that way. So they have just constructed a worker. So let us construct a spearman here. Ooh, right. No, let's not forget a settler. It's taken 11 years. Oof. 11 years. That's long. Oh! Whoa! I don't want to know what happened there in Carthage.
Oh, wow. A lot of death.
Okay. I'm not... So
must be something in the water.
Must be something in the water. It's something in... Oh, that's one of my favorite songs. It's There's something in the water that makes me love you like I do. Oh, that's such a nice song. Oh, anyway. Sorry. There must be something in the water. Okay, so King Armilik. I'm not fully trusting of you, but I guess you're also cautious of me, the Mason. Oh! You know what my mind did? It actually added your favorite uncle to your uncle. I was like, yay, my favorite uncle is no longer ill. Because he is one of my favorite uncles, but I only have two, I guess. So, Aris, I know that you're frantically looking for a monasticism quote.
I am.
But we're there.
We are there.
I'll
You have about 10 seconds.
Okay, I have one. It's not the greatest, but I have one.
Yeah, okay.
It's by Pope Theodorus II, who said, "I like the monastic life in the prayer and the praising. This has charged me with new energy, spiritual energy. This is very important for my ministry outside the monastery."
Okay, I like the so it's a bit wordy and it's a bit it hasn't been constructed by the greatest speechwriter ever, but
no, but it gets the point across.
The sentiment of it I like, yeah. You know that one of my friends, you also know Aris, Evert, the 2 meter 10 tall person.
Yes.
He every year he's a Catholic, or he converted to Catholicism, and he every year he spends a week in a monastery.
Oh, that's pretty intense.
Really cool.
Yeah, like doing the whole full Monty, and he absolutely loves it. He's not necessarily an ascetic type, I will say, but he for that week he just does the full thing. He does go to the monasteries where they also brew beer, so there's that.
Of course.
But
I mean, you go to a monastery, but let's not go all the way, right?
Not all the way. No, yeah, that's for sure. Okay.
I like the metaphysics drawing.
Okay, help me here.
I mean, metaphysics,
like this is I'm confused. This is like a combination between the painting analogies and like something with the cell. Like it's a little bit.
No, it's I love the golden. I don't know what it's called in English, but it's like the gouden snede, right?
No, it's not, because that's.
But like you want to say the golden ratio?
Golden
ratio. Yeah, it is the golden ratio. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. That is the golden ratio.
Okay. Well,
but I'm not sure why it's connected to metaphysics and a shell.
I love the picture for sure.
Yeah, the shell has the golden ratio, but
all right. So sadly, we don't really need navigation that much.
And I wonder if it's like artistically correct, the golden ratio, or if the distances are not correct in the drawing.
Golden ratio. Yeah, math as divine. Oh, yeah, it could probably be it. Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway,
I
composite
don't know.
bow it is for you, Omar. Composite bow it is for you.
Oh no.
Haven't
And
we already done composite bow? I feel like we already did composite bow.
No, we didn't. Monotheism or polytheism. A choice for the ages, for sure.
A choice for the ages, yeah.
So,
religious zeal will help us conquer. We will not decide right now.
I think this maybe is the
you
wrong way
want
around.
So invite pilgrims to our holy cities is monotheism?
Yeah, that doesn't seem correct. Or
No,
am I
why?
just... So if you invite pilgrims to our holy cities, it means polytheism, right? Or
No, not necessarily.
so religious...
pilgrimage is common in monotheistic religions.
So okay, for me then religious zeal will help us conquer. So that means religious zeal for me means monotheism, like that's sort of the zealot, the sort of the unequivocal focus on one god. But maybe that's just me. Maybe
I don't know. I think neither is like necessarily describes one or the other, because you can have pilgrimage in holy cities in both monotheism and polytheism, and you can have religious zeal in both monotheism and polytheism. I can see your argument that religious zeal sounds more relevant to monotheism because of the crusades or of like jihad or these type of things that are more culturally relevant to us, and that's why we think about it more.
Yeah, probably.
But that doesn't mean that there were no.
So that still means. So do you want to build unlimited shrines, Aris, or shall we build, or shall we just have a state religion at some point, and we'll get our cities, we'll get more civics from it? It's a good question, isn't it? What shall we do?
It is, yeah.
You really like shrines, right?
I like shrines, but I don't really understand. I still don't see the difference exactly between the two.
So the two is, so here I'm gonna get all my cities will build unlimited shrines, so I can just build all these things, because now I'm already at the max.
Yeah.
And the other one is then all my cities that have the state religion will get
plus one civic per year.
Order. No, sorry, not a civic actually. It's an order.
Oh, plus one order per year. Yeah, I think that sounds.
Yeah, we don't really have a state religion yet, but
from a
let's go for monotheism. Yeah, no orders. I always
orders. Yeah, but you already have a ton of orders as well. There is such a thing as too many orders at some point, right?
No, I'm pretty sure there is.
I'm pretty sure there will be like a threshold where,
as someone who struggles to even order himself around on a daily basis, I can in my games I can never have enough orders.
Okay, good.
Ooh, nice.
A rising star.
All right.
We've already talked about this drawing, I think, last stream. Yeah. After the successful defeat of the Carthaginian forces, General Atalia, the commander, describes the brave feats of one particular soldier, one he believes would make an exemplary court advisor. Should we elevate this natural leader, or is his wisdom better employed on the battlefield?
It's effective units should stay together. I fully agree.
Yeah.
But we also need more military minds in court. Also, I just love having courtiers. I feel more smarter as a player having these courtiers in my court. I just sort of collect.
That is not a good like regal tactic. The more courtiers the king has, the more likely you are to get assassinated.
Oh, well, I don't really consider myself ever having been making a good king. So there's that.
Olympias, wife of Philip II, was overzealous, but she worshipped one god over others. So it's not really related to monotheism. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, no, good point. Yeah, it's as Aris was just saying, it's me just sort of like zealots, religious zealots are now always sort of connected to monotheistic religions, but you can be overzealous, or you can be zealous without being
in a monotheistic religion. Yeah, for sure. Like
we should have. Oh my god, we have so many city sites, and we're just not building any settlers.
Build settlers, man. You've been saying that every year. Every year you're like, oh, you gotta build settlers, and then
why can I not? Can I not? Costs 100. Oof.
It's almost dangerous to engage with you all in conversation and get nothing done. So at least I'd be happy talking about stuff. This happens to us all the time. We talk, and then not much is done.
I was actually thinking about I was thinking about that earlier.
That we don't do get things done.
But we get a ton of things done, my friend.
We get some things done, yeah.
The only thing that I was thinking is that we often do things like as a group.
Yeah.
I don't think we do as much as we have members of the group.
Yeah.
But we do get things done. Right? Omar knows as well,
Yes.
because Omar's been an
Yes.
intern. He's been in particularly survey discussions about
Yeah.
that took a couple of hours. But on the other hand, man, that survey was like widely lauded by Reddit by like 5 people
Especially Battlefield.
especially Battlefield as a good survey.
Yeah,
So
we had a lot of good feedback for that survey. Yeah.
You had a nice insight based on that. I don't think you shared with Omar yet about this about the survey, about the achievers.
What did I say again? Yes, I remember. So I was going through some data that Stefan was processing for his thesis, and turns out that a lot of like the civilization players.
So maybe give a little bit of a head into the survey.
Yeah, so we did this historical survey, about historical games and about how people experience history and the past in general through games. So we sent this survey out. We got back something along the lines of like upwards of 2,000 if we combine both the civilization survey and the more general survey, mostly from Reddit and shared on Facebook and Twitter and some other social media. So this survey was either one that was general and had a part about civilization, or the one that Stefan did was only about civilization. And one of the questions was asking for people to describe themselves based on the Bartel test, on the Bartel scale. Bartel, right? Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, Bartel. Yeah.
So this is like a set of questions that you can like find online if you want, and describes the type of player that one person is. So you can be an achiever if you're like trying to get like the maximum score. You can be a killer if you're solving a lot of things by just killing them. You can be a socializer, and you can be an explorer.
Yeah.
So these are the 4 Bartel types. So something like 75 to 80% of people who play Civilization, they don't describe themselves as explorers, as like interested in just exploring the game, but actually as either killers or achievers. And the biggest percentage was actually achievers. It was like 60% achievers, about 20% killers, and then the rest was socializers and explorers, which I thought was very interesting because as Civilization, the game describes itself, it's not a game about history, although it is in history, but it's a game about becoming the best. Like the core of the game is becoming the best ruler, becoming the most successful ruler. It's all about achievement.
The best there ever was.
Yes.
Yes, sure.
So it's all about achieving, and the history it presents, it's a history of achievements of great men, mostly men, more women. But the idea is this, and this terminology of great men, you see it also in the game itself. So basically, the players, there is a clear relation between how the game presents history as a thing to achieve and how the players perceive it in the end. And they do seem to be perceiving it as something that they need to achieve within, which,
Yeah. I mean, it's almost sort of it's what happens with if you sort of collect data. So.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. No, I think that's it's because it's with these things, like if you get data for it and a pattern emerges, you're like, oh yeah, of course that makes sense.
Yeah, but you have to have the data to back it up. Like you can say it makes sense.
Even I'm sort of very fully of the opinion that often we underestimate the importance of data because we sort of take it for granted when it's there. So now we have it, and now we can immediately connect it to what Civilization as a game is very much messaging.
Yeah.
But you could also have gone with an idea that people are like more of the explorer type because they want to explore history or they want to explore the map and they want to sort of see the explore text, etc. That would have been an option as well, but it's just.
But turns out
But
that
you're done
clearly-
with that after a while, like in Civ.
yeah.
And one of the things that's also interesting is, of course, is that not only that it's achievers, but it's also socializers. That it's just so unbelievably low, right?
Yeah.
And
And that killers is so high.
Yeah,
as
correct.
well.
Also, but I mean, socializing, and that goes back to the beginning of civilization as a game in which Sid Meier famously didn't. I mean, of course, it probably had to do with tech as well at some point, but didn't really think that any sort of multiplayer variant of Civ would have worked out, right? And so he didn't build he built CivNet. I think he or whatever the team at Firaxis back then built CivNet. Or maybe even it wasn't built by them, but by completely like modded. I don't know the exact history there, but CivNet came out only a couple of years later.
Yeah.
The sort of the variant of Civilization 1 where you can play multiplayer. But now it's interesting to see that Civilization 6 has just unveiled this. Well, not just unveiled, but sort of now is moving towards this battle royale kind of. What's the name of the mode again? Right? What's
Red Death.
Red Death.
Yeah.
And I really wonder. I mean, we will never, unfortunately, be able to see the statistics behind player adoption there. But I think that I think that they're maybe underestimating or misunderstanding the type of players they've got.
I think
I've
they're
never
gonna.
played it. Yeah.
I think these multiplayer like battle royale styles versions or like modes, they're just gonna fall flat on their head. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it. So the interesting thing with these modes is that it's very hard to strike a balance, and it's very easy to make it polarized. So you have your main game, but then all of a sudden you make this other version of your game, which is so much more fun, and everybody wants to play that. And all of a sudden nobody plays the game, but everybody plays that other game within your game, which is a little bit of what happened with Warcraft 3, right? You had Warcraft 3, and then somebody made Dota, and then all of a sudden more people were playing Dota than Warcraft 3. So people would like open the freaking game to play Dota. It's a very hard balance to strike. And in that case, it was even worse for Blizzard because Dota was not even their own IP.
No.
And this happens, for example, a lot with League of Legends, which introduces a lot of game modes. And like there are a lot of players who only play ARAM, which is all random, all mid, and they just don't play the actual 5-on-5 League of Legends. Like they play this other version. And it's very difficult to balance, and it has happened in shooter games, like with spin-offs that end up like all these games that had all of a sudden have zombie modes. Now zombie mode is more popular, but it was at least. So it's a dangerous thing.
Yes, for sure. It is.
Red Death provides a limited time fix for those who don't have time for the one more turn syndrome. Yeah, but then
true.
But at some point, like, what is the best? What's the more popular way to play the game? Because if there are no other players playing the Red Death, then there is no such fix because nobody plays the game.
No, that's. Yeah, but I could see I could see a bite-sized civilization that is but then
but the online version of Civilization plays much faster.
Already does.
It already happens.
Yeah. Seeking
this
to improve
drawing
relation.
is amazing, by the way.
Okay, what do you think it's?
I love this drawing.
So dissect
the
why
woman
you think it's amazing. So wait,
woman on
before.
The throne?
Okay, I have to help out or stream a little bit here because they can't see it. So there you go.
Because Aris is in the way.
Because you were the woman on the throne, basically.
I'm fine with that. I will accept being a woman on the throne.
Sure. I love it. So it is a pretty. It's
a very nice.
There's some amazing artwork in here.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's some sort of ArtStation page where the artist. I mean, there's the artist has an ArtStation page. Right? I forgot the name of the artist. Do you remember?
I slipped my mind now. I'm sure Leila will plug it in the chat.
All right, yeah, because I wanna buy a print of this like this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
this is Eric Eichhoff.
Eric Aof. Okay. This is good stuff. So, seeking to improve relations, the King of Carthage arrives to address the court. During introductions, Armelic insists that member of the court kneel to kiss his feet, as is customary in Carthage. So the heads of her noble houses passionately object to this request, as a grumble of discontent passes through the crowd. Armelic looks to you for a decision. So I do. So this is seems to be somebody who was in chains before. So this is probably not covering the event, but it's a pity that I don't really have any of these yet.
Yeah.
Well.
Must respect him, or our people should not be forced to obey your customs.
So should be.
This is a tricky one.
I become proud. You know, the thing is, I kind of feel proud, so I'm just gonna go for it.
Go for it. Be proud.
I'm gonna be proud. Feel kind of proud of the thing that I'm gonna up. There you go. Back into your corners again, or not your corner, but
to our centers.
To your centers. Oh, looky. We have a quote about composite bows. It has to be composite. I only accept composite bows.
Well, then I have to disappoint you because.
Okay.
Well, the problem is like composite bows. I think is a later invention. Like they didn't talk about composite bows. Like it's just bows.
Okay, bows.
Okay.
I'm gonna. But
Should
okay,
be.
sure. Let's hear it before we tell you to go back.
Before we judge.
Yes.
I've been practicing archery for a long time. A bow and arrow helps me unwind, which is by Paulo Coelho.
Oh, nice. You know what? You know what? It's hard to see. But if you look over yonder in the back,
yeah,
you can see a bow.
Yeah, not the bow actually. Here, it's a bit. Well, yeah, it's really difficult to see. You know what? I'm just gonna show it because why not, right? I don't have this thing to shoot. I have it because
I have a very strong déjà vu about this bow. Yeah, I think we did composite bows in Civilization as well.
Yeah, I think so. There you go.
Oh.
So. Here you go. This is my black bear composite bow, in fact, recurved and composite, not compound. That's something entirely different. And the same thing as Paulo Coelho is. I also do it to relax, or I used to anyway. Before we weren't allowed to go into the shooting range, but. Yeah, should get back to that at some point because I definitely do not feel.
You can shoot arrows from 1.5 meters distance.
You mean yes? I can even hit something at 1.5 meters distance.
Okay,
that was a good joke. That's very good. All right.
I feel appreciated.
Yes. All right.
Look at them clothing.
Okay, let's see. Next up, research.
What am I doing? What do you want?
I think we need aqueducts.
Yeah, we kind of need. You want him to go for Port
Oh, yeah.
I want to go for archives because I want to build a couple of archives. So yeah, no, Aris gets a lucky break from a game point of view. And so I wanna attack the Greeks, but what should be like the goal of this thing? Because I wanna show a bit of combat against another city. But what should be the goal of this? Because I'm kind of doing strong. I don't really need to attack.
Crush them, of course.
Crush them. How very civilized of you.
What do we use to cast a multi-camera game on Twitch? What do you mean, Leila?
Like how we get the multiple cameras? Or
yeah.
So what we do is so via OBS. I'm just with a regular webcam, and then Aris and Omar are I call in via Discord, and I just loop the Discord into into the Discord video into OBS. So that's I can show you specifics if you want with some screenshots that I can send you. It's not all that hard to do, and it's as you can see, we're having a lot of fun always doing multi-person thingies, and multi-person streams,
multi-person thingies.
Multi-person thingies. So yeah, no, it's something I can recommend. I mean, you do need a bit of a beefy machine, but I don't think that should be a problem on your end, right? All right, let's get the thing in there. Okay, now the good thing is now we get to have archers. Yay, archers! What are you gonna do today? A mine? No. A lumber mill? No, let's build another farm because we could always use more. Why is there even a lumber mill there? Well, whatever. Okay, time for another barracks. Oh, I finally can build a mine over there. No, then we're gonna build a silver mine. Of course. Wait, why can we not?
Because you don't have enough wood.
Oh dear. I won't make any jokes here because, you know, this is... Alright. Now I do. And I know that I could just have, you know... where's the mine? Where's the mine? There's the mine. End of the year. Oh, a new governor. Let's see. I thought you were already doing something else, weren't you? Oh, that's actually a different person. That's not Markihita. Yeah, so that sometimes I get a bit because I just look at the character portraits. I don't really look at the names necessarily. So yeah, I cannot focus.
Our adorable court monkey.
Yes, very. But I'm still gonna stick with you, court monkey, because you know you're cute. It's like having a toddler in your house. Are you looking up metaphysics?
Yes.
You look very metaphysical. You're like,
I know, because here is like one of the problems is that.
Are you now gonna delve into metaphysics and problems with metaphysics? That's
Yeah, one of the problems with this kind of quotes is that, yeah, I have found a bunch of quotes, but how do I know that these are reals? You know, I always have this.
Oh yeah. No, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
So I've been looking up some quotes to see if they are actually real. But
you don't read the classical Greek Aristotle? you're actually.
I'm not gonna go with Aristotle metaphysics.
Oh, okay. I thought you would. Why not?
No,
What do you have against Aristotle?
Because we've already done Aristotle a couple of times, and I'm like, and we will do him again at some point. So I'm like, fuck Aristotle, fuck this conservative bastard.
Wait, why was he conservative?
He was conservative. All of these were conservative. Plato was conservative.
Yeah, okay,
they were all conservatives.
Okay, so the way I was taught is that Aristotle was less conservative than Plato.
Yeah, okay, but that's a very low
Still
bar.
Conservative, like, yeah.
Sure.
It's a very low bar to pass.
I know. You're all about the Diogenes, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's the cool dude to really like. Yeah. Like the guy you want to invite at a party.
Yeah.
Right. So I nearly feel that we can have a little go at this, but still, I want to know what the goal is. Thebes.
Aristotle's defense of slavery.
That's
sure. Although I mean that's a bit,
yeah,
that is contextual, true. Of course.
That's true. You mean there was still a lot of slavery, and then sort of said like, maybe, yeah. But you know what? He was in that sense he was so progressive that even in I honestly don't remember the year, but maybe 1502. He was one of the main sources for a legal sort of proof in the Valladolid debate between Las Casas and De Sepulveda, who were basically arguing two opposite cases for the whether Indios, which of course were not Indians, but were Native Americans are now known, or indigenous people of the Americas, could be enslaved or not. And a lot of it was based on Aristotle. And somehow they still managed to come up there with the absolutely horrible decision, maybe even horrible from a legal point of view, but just horrible from a human and moral point of view, is that it wasn't okay to enslave Amerindians, and therefore instead they should enslave Africans, and that's where that all started. So Aristotle is maybe progressive in one certain way, but in many other ways you can also be used to argue for bad stuff.
Yeah,
and that's already goes way back to colonial time. I guess it's in the eye of the reader.
the beholder.
There are a lot of trees here, but at the same time, you're gonna be hanging out in urban areas most of the time.
This was funny.
Sorry, what?
I thought that was very funny. There are a lot of trees here.
Yes. Okay. One thing that I wanted to discuss a little bit here, aside from I still haven't gone to war, but at some point we will.
Maybe.
I think we're about ready. I think we're about ready.
Okay.
All right. End the year, and then we will have a little go at it. So what I will do, I will save the game now because quick save. You never know. But while engaging in a little bit of warfare, shall we talk a little bit about Humankind?
Yes.
So Humankind, the game, is a game that is it's a 4X game. It's anything that you read about it, it's like Civilization, and it's one of these other like Civilization type of games. At least that's what the press calls it. That are coming up.
But they also say you wouldn't be able to tell the similarities if you saw them apart.
Yeah, from a visual
to
point
each
of view,
other.
they are very they sort of with if you just see screenshots, it feels like a carbon copy. But apparently there's a lot of stuff happening under the hood, and I was wondering maybe if while I have a bit of war, you can give us some of your impressions of this upcoming game that now a lot more press has been out about it because people have had a couple of weeks ago had some hands-on time with it. All right, there we go.
Let's go.
Omar, you're here?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay.
Because your camera was stuck on my end, but not on the stream I see. So.
Well, then it's down to you. It's not me.
Yeah, cool.
So Humankind. Yeah.
Yes, talk to us.
Well, unfortunately, we haven't played it yet, which is quite a bummer. Yeah. But what doesn't really bother me, but like it's supposed to be the big equalizer or the big change from Civilization, but I still feel like after my thesis I'm in this whole Hegel vibe, so I see Hegel in everything now.
Yeah, of course. It's one of the things that happens with Hegel if you try to really understand what he says, because it's so. That's not about Humankind. It's about Hegel now. But it's understanding Hegel.
Took 1 minute.
Yes.
But it requires such a shift in your perception to be able to understand what the fuck he says, that when you make that leap, you have to interpret everything in Hegelian terms. Otherwise, if you try to go back to Hegel, he doesn't make sense anymore. Again.
Yeah.
So, but in particular, you point to the sort of age point of idea, the eras, right?
Yeah, but also more like the idea of progress, which is I think it's it's in all 4X games. I think it's perhaps also just down to games, but
the thing that is Humankind is promising to do is that it's going to let you mix your civ up, basically, like have multiple types of cultures within your civilization. That's one of the big big promises about this game, right? And you can sort
Yeah,
of
like the idea is that you're not playing necessarily a single civilization, but you're playing like you're playing humankind. You're playing a collection of humans that are not necessarily connected with like culturally.
Yeah, I was like reading one of the articles about it, and like the developer has said that it also like they had to let go of like having everything equal, which is I think kind of dangerous. Could be kind of dangerous. I'm not really sure. I don't know what he exactly meant, but like
I think he meant that there's going to be supposedly there's going to be a million combinations of cultures that you can sort of make your civilization out of, and then that of course is going to lead to some disbalance because you cannot possibly playtest all of these different combinations. I think that's I'm not entirely sure if that's dangerous. What I'm sort of when I'm very interested to check this out, and it could be that if you actually play this game, it's going to be very different.
And also, like, so one of the articles says here, the big idea in humankind is that rather than controlling a single civilization through all of recorded history, you guide an evolving people who have the option to metamorphose into a new civilization with each new era of history. Warlike Mycenaeans, I don't know why Mycenaeans are warlike, but anyway, uh, in the opening part of the game might become Celts in the next stage or follow a more direct historical progression to become clever Greeks. I also don't know why Greeks are clever, but you know.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, that's what you're
That
now
is
pointing
that
to.
sounds a little bit deterministic.
Yeah. So
Like,
in the end, what civilization is based on, right, is that every unique civ will have some unique traits.
Yeah.
But in the end, you're not really dealing with that because that's a very essentialist point of view. But that's sort of what makes it's also underneath this particular game, Old World, right? There's some unique traits that you end up going for, and we can talk a little bit more about why I think this Old World sort of is not really subject to the same sort of essentialism. But it becomes essentialist again. It doesn't really matter that you can choose five cultures within one game because they're still like the same, like the clever Greeks. That's gonna give you some sort of science bonus probably.
Yeah.
And the brave Celts or whatever. Right? It becomes, and that's not really how cultures work. So I mean, go ahead.
Like why? Yeah. So why can't you? So the idea, I think, if you want to make such a case as they want to make in Humankind, and of course we haven't played it, we don't know, but like based on what we read, you could very easily either leave it open and say, oh, you can now become like Greeks, but you also get to sort of role play or change this and not be like the clever Greeks, but be the warlike Greeks instead. And that actually lets you mix and match and have what if histories that are kind of more personal because you get to fix them in any way you want. So either do that or just do completely random things, as in it's not a real civilization anymore. You start with something that sounds real, but then your next step can be something completely like off the hook. Just
and
go YOLO.
I think there's so for the type of games that want to sort of do the sprawling throughout history approach, I think there's other stuff to be innovating on, in particularly about looking at processes of civilization, whatever those may be, like or processes of history would be, I think, a bit more neutral way of going about that. Cultural processes, societal processes, and try to fit those into a game that which you can end up with some unique mechanics, rather than saying like there's this that to me is why it probably is also the way that I think that a lot of these people that have been playing the game get these talking points from the developer or probably from Sega, the publisher, and they just end up all saying the same thing, right? That like, oh yeah, no, this is really what this game is about, and it just becomes it's literally the selling point. But I'm not sold by the selling point for this game.
So not yet.
And what I think is good about Old World, and I dangerously sounds fanboy, like I'm fanboying now, but this is just an honest, objective remark, is that even if we ended up choosing like the Assyrians in the beginning, very warlike and whatever, as a player, I'm more invested in role playing my character that I am at the moment, and all these events and sort of building my family tree, and there's so many more traits that are not, that are much more emergent through gameplay that I get to tangle with, and I get to I get to choose what family goes into what city, what sort of family becomes stronger, and also getting in all sorts of other. I get to have a monkey that monkeys up the whole thing. So
there's variety. Like it might be a bit constrained as in you're playing the Assyrians, but then within the Assyrians you can really do a lot.
Yes.
And I'm sure that in Humankind you will also be able to do kind of a lot, because it seems like there will be, you will have a legacy. So whatever was your previous civilization will still have an effect to your next one. And you will be able to like modify, I'm guessing, some of your traits, or like choose from a list of traits. But I don't think this list of traits will be so diverse and so rich, because there is a trade-off between, we have a defined thing. So in this case we have the Assyrians or like the Egyptians, and within this defined space we get to do so many things that it actually feels like we are role playing this civilization, or anything goes, and then all of a sudden it becomes essentialist because it's so much that you have to hold on to something, and then you might as well hold on to the things that you know. So the clever Greeks, and for whatever reason the warlike Mycenaeans, which they were not very warlike.
Exactly. No, and I think the difference between, and that's why I really like the close upness of this game, right? Is that you end up historying here. You end up history telling here in this game. That's the mechanic we're doing here, and instead of simulating civilizations and its sort of progress, and that's what the zoomed out view necessarily has to go for, and I don't think you really can escape that by just adding more cultures.
By just saying that your Greeks become Celts, like this is not what civilization was lacking, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. But we will see when we will get to play the game.
Maybe we're completely wrong, and maybe they have found a brilliant way to fix this.
Yeah. Anyway,
maybe one of us will get into the beta test. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
We're trying. That's why we're being so super negative, so that they will pick us for the beta test. You're like, oh yeah.
It sounds like a good way, right? Oh, we're bashing this game until we're allowed in.
I don't think so. That's how it works. We're not bashing it. We're not bashing it. We're just disagreeing with the premise that they're going for.
Yeah.
Or at least not the premise that they're going for. We are disagreeing with that the selling point will feel all that unique, I guess.
Yeah.
But maybe it will. That said, you know what does feel unique? A metaphysics quote by Aris that is not from Aristotle.
So I had two options, both particularly confusing. I will go with one supposedly by Voltaire, although I had no way to verify this. That says, when he to whom one speaks does not understand, and he who speaks himself does not understand, that is metaphysics.
I like it.
Sounds very Voltaire, yeah.
It does sound very Voltaire. Yeah, very good. So Bodhihammer also says, agreed, the knowledge and improvement pathways here would appear to offer so many permutations that no single strategy would prove the best game over game. So I'm not entirely sure that will be a danger to humankind, that it will be unbalanced.
It will be unbalanced at some point if as they say, like there are million combinations, and there will be a set of combinations that is unbalanced.
It's a bit like with the what's the Keyforge, that collectible card game that was just solving decks, right? That there were
randomized decks.
There were just a couple of decks that just were, or deck combinations were just always the best. So the rest of the decks you didn't even really want to play with it, because that proved to be not a genius take by Richard Garfield, the creator of Magic.
No, it didn't. It really did not work out in the end. Even though it sounded like a good idea at first, Keyforge just did not work out. Right. We played our games of Keyforge though.
Yeah. We had some fun with it. I think also the sort of the larger structure around the game ended up missing a bit, because there was supposed to be these rankings online. I don't think any of that ever materialized. So, land consolidation is the one that we're going to go for.
Finally.
And you know what, Omar? This time you don't have a whole week to prepare for this tough one.
Well, it sounds like communism.
Well, I
No.
don't know, man. Land consolidation. To me, it sounds like you get war elephants and a grove out of it. So that's not entirely
Let's
communist.
consolidate the land, and as a reward, you're getting an elephant and a
I-
nice garden.
Sounds, yeah.
So land consolidation it is, my friend. Just come on, you. There we go. Suspicious monkey. I love the fact of these adjectives plus monkey. It's just really good.
Yeah.
Appears to harbor a grudge. Oh yeah. Oh, this is great. Our noble court monkey appears to harbor a grudge against the heir, Ishme Dagan. Servants swear that they have caught him shooting Ishme Dagan murderous glances. Perhaps we should capitalize on this.
What?
So, train him to assassinate the heir.
That monkey
becomes a monkey
Wow.
assassin. So, ignore him and he will seize. No, but I
Come on, we have to.
It's kind of sad because the heir is only 8 years old, and But all right, this is just too funny. I think it just have to happen, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna try. We're just gonna train him
Is there
to
also
do
a
it.
space missing there between the name and the murderous
Yeah,
glances?
yeah. There's a space missing here. That's a little fix for the. That's tiny little fixes like that, man. You don't want to know whenever I code and I just do print. It's like always, everything is without spaces. Spaces are horrible for string
We don't need
combinations.
spaces. Yeah.
All right.
So one of the kings of Greece in like modern Greece, King Alexander, he had actually died by a monkey bite.
No, what?
Yeah,
Really?
he had died by So that's like he was bitten by a monkey at some point.
Wow.
In a walk or something, like if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And it got infected and he died, and he was like 27.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
something else. Hey man, shall we build the oracle?
I mean,
Yeah. Why not?
of course. If you can build the oracle, you always build the oracle. That's like the rule.
That's what you do.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think I founded, by the way, Judaism
Oracle.
in Nineveh.
You found Judaism in Nineveh?
I think I can adopt it. Yes, I can.
Nice.
Actually. Oh wait, I don't want to rename Judaism. Don't. Wait. That's interesting. I wonder. This is one of the few things that I think you can rename in the game.
I was just wondering, because you can't like rename your heirs or something, but you can.
Yeah.
That's
or your
why
units.
can you? Why would you be able to rename religions?
I wonder.
This is also something you get to do in Civilization, right?
Yeah, I mean, civilization, you get to rename a whole lot of different things. I think probably
everything
also.
except
Well, you
for
don't
the
get to
rulers.
rename your civilization. You get to just make up a name for a civilization if you want to, for a religion if you want to.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna adopt Judaism and not gonna rename it. Why would I? There we go.
No, we're not renaming.
So. Oh yes, now we have to create disciples, and the disciples can be built in any place, if I remember correctly, where we have.
Monkeys, the great
shrines.
equalizer. Yes.
Yes.
The planet of the monkeys.
Planet of the monkeys. Who needs apes when you have monkeys?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I should have already upgraded you. That's a bit silly of me. Why can I not? Oh. Well, you know what? You just attack, and then next turn you'll get to be upgraded.
And then next turn you get to protect.
I knew
Oh, no.
I knew you were gonna say that.
There we go again.
There we go again.
It's happening.
And I unfortunately have looked up that meme, so I now also have the mental image. So
Nice.
Thanks. Nice. He says. I feel I want to have one. Oh, I'm gonna get one more unit in here. That's okay. Then I thought I need one more unit to start advancing a bit more. Okay. Promote. Nice. So this is one thing that I also really like as mechanic is that you have these barracks and units just receive experience by standing on top of it. So this it becomes a tactical decision or strategic decision even to to decide whether to involve certain units in certain fronts, because it just might be better to have it in this particular.
Yeah.
All right.
Bodyhammer says I recently used toilet paper Hordes Masmeri Legion in Civ 6.
Nice. Hey man, if you believe in the great, so what was the main deity? I guess it was like the great toilet bowl.
The great toilet roll.
The great toilet roll, the great TP, the great TP in the sky. If you believe in the great TP
in the sky,
you're not gonna get mana from heaven. You're gonna get TP from heaven. Which is also nice. It's nice and soft and white.
Just like snow, but then
and TPing someone's house becomes like a religious activity. All right. I'm still covered. Yeah, I'm still good. You get to hang out here, Sentry. I have discovered the whole known world. So, is there still a city site there? I can't believe it. No, okay, there isn't. Persia. It's in fact Persia's.
It's in fact Persia.
Wow, like they sneaked.
The Persians, yeah.
At some point, we will have to start.
I think they're duking it out though with Egypt enough, right?
So, yeah.
What happened to Pasargad, by the way? Did we check up on
Pasargad? Yeah, we checked up on it. It's now Egyptian.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I missed that probably.
Ah, yeah. It's no longer
anarchy anymore.
No, I'm afraid anarchy didn't end up to be the solution for Pasargad.
Utopia couldn't last for too long.
No, exactly.
It's like the Spanish Civil War.
So I'm just gonna promote them again. I have so much. Versus siege. No, we don't need siege. Shoot bearer. Guard. Let's just go for guard. Very good. Very good. They're on a retreat. Ah, there they come. Oh, my poor worker. Hey. So
I have a very random information for you.
All right. How about a new old world event based on discovery of toilet paper? Yes, that would be good actually. Yeah, let's
nice.
Discovery of toilet paper. Like there's some local disaster and people are like, what should we do? And then everybody runs and raids the library for toilet paper. All right, some random information.
Yes. So a few minutes ago,
yeah,
Chelsea won against Manchester City, and after 30 bloody years, Liverpool is finally Premier League champion.
So
I'm so happy.
Congrats, my friend. Congrats.
I'm so happy. If you want to know how happy I am, wait, I want to illustrate. I want to immortalize the happiness in the stream by showing my great Liverpool flag. There you go.
There you go.
Well,
congrats, man. Basically, for as long as you've been alive.
Yes. For as long as I have been alive.
I have some other random news. Random news is arrived from abroad that King Alexander the Able never made it to become very great. He was just able.
Yeah.
Queen Berenice the New.
Vereniki.
Say it again, Aris. I want to hear it again.
Vereniki or Vereniki, as it was the ancient pronunciation, which means the bearer of victory.
And who was this person in for realsies?
She's I think a Macedonian priestess or something. There are a lot of Verenikes because it was a very popular name in Ptolemaic Egypt. And also later on in modern Greece, you had some Verenikes in like 19th century in the royal family, I think.
Okay.
It's not very common anymore as a name, or almost at all.
Or almost at all. It's a nice name.
It is a nice name, yes.
Feel a bit bad for ganging up on them, but all right. So one thing is that I wish we'd maybe bumped up the difficulty grade one level higher, or maybe just one, because then we would have to deal with discontent, and we don't really have to deal with that at all right now. And I want to see how that changes the game a little bit.
He was
unable to become the great.
Yes. Unable to become the great. Yes. What should we do with you? First of all, we're going to promote you, of course. Maybe we want to have you hang around here. Well, ranger's not too bad because, as I said, there are a lot of trees here. What should we do with you then? Shall we have a little... No, you know what? You just hang out here. Just have some fun here. Alright, archer versus archer. I think he may be the better archer.
He may be the better archer, yeah.
This will be interesting. So we may have to send down an extra unit here.
Maybe we land a critical hit. Who knows?
Yeah, or they on us, right? That could also happen.
Yeah. It works the other way around as well.
And that's only fair.
That is only fair.
Although my suspicion is that probably, especially at these levels, the critical hits don't take place that often, or maybe at all. Because I don't think we've had one of our units being critically hit by anybody else yet. Not sure. Yeah, let's print this up for there. Training news. The soldiers of our new experiment from Maran have proven surprisingly adept in their training. Oh, nice. Should teach them more advanced techniques. Oh, that's nice. Combat 1. That's great. That is excellent. War demand. Oh, against Medians. I don't really want to. He's already not very happy with me.
No.
But wait. So then, where are the Numidians? Because I don't think they're anywhere close to where I could. I mean, there.
I mean,
I'm just gonna say yeah, sure, sure, we'll do it. It's more important from.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because then at least I get to be friends with the person that I'm not claiming that he killed his mother, but I'm just saying that there's this opportunity.
But there's
a possibility. I mean that he
but
did
the evidence are not looking.
Could have killed his mother. Yeah.
Yes, he could have. He could have. I'm not saying he did, but all right. And then at some point we'll just say to the Numidians like, "Hey man, sorry, we just don't want to have war with you anymore." Okay, finally. That is pretty good. Okay, what shall we do in terms of city? So, camps and nets is probably the solution here because we've like 3. This will be a very interesting city because it's going to be super dry and then these mega resources there. Okay. Okay. Ooh, quite sprawling. Nice. Come on, you. Upgrade to Spearman. Why can I not do it just yet? Oh, I guess because I have to move first. Wait, no. I'm pressing this button, but it doesn't do anything.
I had that as well.
Oh, that is.
When I was playing a game.
Maybe,
yeah.
Huh. Well, maybe later.
Maybe you don't have the orders to do it. You should have them.
No, I have 7 orders, so that should not be the issue.
That's a bit weird. So the upgrade Spearman was the same for you, Omar.
Yeah, I couldn't upgrade a unit, and then after a turn I could. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's just
because it doesn't even show the requirements for upgrading. Like normally it shows you what kind of wood and orders you need, but
Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. It didn't even show that. So, hey, look at that. Whoa, there's been some interesting things going on here. So let's have a look, because why not? Come on, you go. So Pyrameses will belong to Persia in 2 to 3 years, which was the. Was this the capital city of Egypt?
No.
Oh, that's
no, that
Memphis.
was
No.
Memphis,
No, that's that's Wasset.
Oh yes, Wasset was the sorry, that's the capital. But that's interesting.
They are duking it out, the two of
but
them.
they're like settled really close to each other.
Yeah, they're duking it out, but they're also
anarchying it out.
Yeah, and it's kind of, well, I mean, not an immediate threat, but then there will be like this border of Persian cities here. These couple of border cities. Yep, Persian cities at my border. So okay, well, first a worker, and then later on something else. I also really like improving my city in this game. It's just so nice to really have all these districts to sort of build in.
Bye, Pasco.
Hey, bye, Pasco. See you soon. They're not already a barracks somewhere here? I guess maybe not then. Right, let's build a barracks, because that's part of my legacy goal still. And I do have a lot of stone now. Boom. Oh, no more orders. That's a pity. No more orders. Boo. That's what you get for going to war. Poets. Yes, we need more poets. You know what I have had a bit of fun with before I started playing The Last of Us 2? Desperados 3.
Oh, shit.
I played it only for one night, but I've played it for, well, quite deep into the
all
night.
night.
Yeah, until like 4 o'clock. I was kind of engrossed in the game, and it was fun. And one of the things that I really liked about it reminds me of the undo button here, is that the game just encourages you to save scum, because that's really part of the game mechanic, that you sort of test out a certain route and then you get caught and then you go back again. And it is really like the old Commandos and Desperados games of well, let's say 10, 12 years ago. And I love those, and it's really the same. It's like story-wise, it's super thin, and it's just all sorts of Western tropes. But I'm a bit of a sucker for Westerns, so but it's a nice game to just. It's like a puzzle meets stealth in a very old school way. All right. Oh, right, that's nice. We had a favor standing out with Carthage, and now we get to have either fruits of the field, hardwoods, which probably would be good, or ores and minerals. No, hardwoods, right?
Yeah, the hardwoods, yeah.
Yes. Especially because they're beautiful hardwoods.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the spearmen over here. Whoa! They have their chariot in the. We don't really even have any chariots yet. At least not built, or maybe we don't even have it yet. Wait, you are archer, right? The unit is covering the icon for ranged. I was worrying about that. Okay, let's have a look. I can even shoot from here, and that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, nice. Tales of your leadership in battle have reached the Numidians, and now they seek a negotiated peace.
Shit. So this actually like diplomatically worked out super well, because we're like, yeah, we're gonna go to war with you, and they're like, oh no, please don't go to war with us. All right, then I mean, don't.
We make war that we may live in peace. Nice sentiment.
Nice. Yeah.
This is a quote then.
I guess so, because it's
okay. Wiki crutch me on this, or Layla, if you know Layla, then please let us know. But I'm still gonna be Layla crutched or Wiki crutched, because this is a quote then. And this, of course, is not a quote, because it's not quoted.
Apparently, guess what?
Guess what?
It's an Aristotle quote.
Nice.
He can't escape. He can't escape him.
You
Can't
you
escape.
can't not escape.
Although I can't find from where. Like I find, I'm not sure it is attributed, but I can't find where from Aristotle this is. But the general like sentiment was an Aristotelian settlement that like we do war so we can have peace. So yeah, there you go. Aristotle is back to haunt us.
To haunt us.
Talking about quotes, finding a quote about land consolidation is harder than you think.
Well,
Maybe you won't have to do it.
Well, you have to do it. But
you have to do it, but
have
next
a whole
week more.
We have a week more. I thought we were easily gonna make this, but of course not with our
Not
our
with our
speed of
pace.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah, you have like a couple of minutes, but we're not doing 4 years in 2 minutes.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
What should I do? This chariot should die. Yeah, he should die. And he will also, I think. Okay. Whew. He doesn't know it yet, but he's gone. He's a goner. So far, this war is not going too poorly for us. So that's some good news. Although that's we probably want to bring in some so now I can probably upgrade, yes.
Yeah.
But maybe, well, we'll do this. We'll just go for this first. Combat. Yeah, let's go for the blanket bonus.
It is Aristotle, yes.
You still get to shoot? No, I don't think you still get to shoot, right? Oh, you still get to shoot. Well, you know what? I'd rather have you heal up for a bit. Okay. Okay, Scouts out.
For summer.
Whoa! All right. That's
stuck in my head for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Scouts out for summer.
That's,
Whoa,
I mean,
that's
it's some Alice Cooper getting stuck into your head. It's not bad.
Not the worst. It's not the worst. Wow, they have a lot. I mean, clearly over here it should be fine, but they have some. I better start working on some. I mean, here's Kalhu like, oh, I'm gonna make an archive. It's gonna be so nice. This whole fleet of units over there. Well,
yeah, they're coming.
They're coming. Let's see. In terms of units hanging around, then I think I probably wanna, upgrade you, and then you'll. Oh, wait. Undo. Boom. You first get to move up. How many? I still have plenty of orders. And after that, you get to upgrade.
So I have a small visual issue with the minimap.
With the minimap, yeah.
Yeah, because I really don't. The way the colors work now, and like the different shades of where you have visibility, where you have visited, and where not is just. It feels a little bit because the white fog pops up so much, and then you have
yeah.
Yeah, or a little bit below. Like, yeah, so this pops up so much because it's fog that it's close to a place you have been. And then there is the darker white on the bottom, which is basically where you have not been at all.
Yeah.
Like there. And I don't like how I don't know the difference. And that doesn't help me like make out the rest of the map that has been explored or the part of the map that. So the contrasts there are a little bit hard for me to.
Yeah, the contrasts are very very heavy from here to here.
Yeah.
And then less so.
And then it's dark. So it's like dark. It's dark white, light white, and then dark again, and then light where you have like you can see. So this sequence it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
Like why not keep all the fog just dark and that's that.
Yeah. That's a good point. It's what I hardly ever look at the minimap. Not necessarily for this game, but just in general. And that's probably because I haven't been
You're
playing
not an
RTSs.
RTS player,
Yes. I mean, I've played RTSs, but but not to the level that you've done it. So as you can see, with my with my speed of play, I'm not a very good RTS player. Wow, this is become an agent. Ooh, wait, this is new. I'm gonna definitely make that happen.
Definitely gonna become an agent.
Oh, it requires a spy master. Oh, not yet. Oh, when I get a spy master, then definitely we're gonna have. Oh, that's nice. For now, you just survive by hanging out here.
Make sure that you're alive.
Okay.
Not accidentally die by some weird order from the king or the queen.
Okay. Yeah, you. It's probably gonna be safe to build a barracks here. Yeah. Amphitheater. Yes, for sure. There's just something
Absolutely.
very. What is your favorite amphitheater, Aris? This is such an intellectual nerdist question. Like, what is your favorite amphitheater?
My favorite amphitheater?
Yeah.
I guess it's gonna be a little bit boring, but the Herodion in Athens, just because I have so many memories from it. It's like one of the most visited ancient theaters in Athens that you like, and you can go and see concerts or theater.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are other that are like objectively better in a way, like the Epidaurus theater. But I just have been going to the Herodian from such a young age that I just like it.
Do you have a favorite amphitheater, Omar?
No.
Not at all.
No.
This is probably
my kind. No.
This is probably maybe just not even an archaeological thing, but just a weird thing.
A weird question to ask.
A weird question to ask, but I know. I mean, I love amphitheaters. I don't know precisely why, but there's something in the. I was always just fascinated by the acoustics of the thing.
Yeah, it is
it's
insane.
Just something that they just worked out. So my favorite old amphitheater is in Ostia, near Rome.
Yeah,
that's a very nice.
It is a very nice one.
It's a small one, but and then my favorite amphitheater, just like that, is the Minack Theatre in Cornwall, England, which is this absolutely gorgeous outdoor. So it's an amphitheater that is built right in the cliffs of the coast. So you're sitting and you're watching theater, and you're just at the same time you're seeing the sunset in the sea, and it's just Cornwall. So if you're lucky in England, it actually is not raining. So
we're really lucky.
Yeah, I mean Cornwall is the most sunshine hours I think in all of England. So it's that's the Minack Theatre. If you're ever in that neighborhood, then catch a show there. I already have my elephants geared up for when we have land consolidation, and then we're gonna show these Greeks the surprise of their lives.
So what's up? Yeah. So them who's the boss.
Yes, not these Greeks as in you, Aris. I like you, and I don't wanna trample you with an elephant. That's not really what I want to do.
Have you been to Aris in France? No.
Oh no, I have not. Maybe I have. A very small boy and
amphitheater there.
Yes.
It has to be.
Roman. Because
it is very nice. No, I have no recollection of seeing that. That is very nice. Cool. And then there's so many just in the amphitheater category of things to see in this world. There's still so many things to see in this world. Oh, I love the world. It's such a nice place. All right, I think we're gonna be wrapping up. Oh,
I think so.
There's this archer just sliding.
This archer serving him.
Ooh.
Oh no. There we go.
Oh yes, we're done. Oh, and he's gonna go for the second attack. Oh well.
Oh.
That's That's a nice cliffhanger.
Hey, the pyramids
But at least
completed.
we built pyramids.
We did build the pyramids, but
Nice.
we are on the defensive in this.
So it's a war brought on us. We didn't bring the war to them.
But
Wait, whoa.
yeah, I had that as well. Like today, I was like, "What's happening here?"
What?
we're done streaming. Okay.
The court met you with the bow and the crown.
So,
how did this happen?
I wanted to bring this up as well. I was like, "What?"
Wait, it's even a double victory. So that is
How?
there must be some sort of bug in here.
Yeah, I think it was mentioned last week. Like, if you have double the victory points of the second place,
Yes.
win.
If you have double the victory points of
And
the
we
second
have
player,
12,
you win.
Really?
And then Persia has 6.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, I completely forgot that victory condition. Wait, we had.
Hey, we won. Nice.
Oh, that is. Wait. We still need to find a non male only victory choir, but have Tim will be able to do that. All right, let's hit some other.
Fortune and glory.
Fortune and glory.
Fortune and glory.
All right, that's that's a victory condition. That's
that is a victory condition. We've won. Straight
up.
GG.
So GG.
Well, that's too bad for land consolidation, guys. Oh wow.
Nice.
that actually allows us next week to do Mediterranean map.
Yes, for sure.
Nice.
And it will also allow us to bump up the difficulty one grade.
Yeah.
And we can. I almost want to. I'm not. I mean.
Let's see the game log. Yes.
Yes, let's see the game log. But one other thing that I wanted to is like. Maybe it's nice if one of you tries to play this, but we have to get you like.
But we have to. It's gonna be complicated
with the PC and everything. But
yeah,
okay, yeah,
we'll think about this through the week. But
for
now we won.
I don't think I've ever had this on my radar. The double victory point condition.
No, I had completely forgotten about it.
But
that's what I like. It's like it takes you by surprise.
Yeah, but that's a bit weird as well. Like all of a sudden, like because now we were preparing for the defense, we're like, oh my god, we have to do the preparation for the defense. Boom, you win.
It only takes me by surprise right now because I didn't know of it.
Yeah, so next
we could have guessed like with the wonders coming in. Yeah,
I think it's also a pretty smart victory condition.
It is,
because
and like
the alternative is because I was already gonna win this game like since forever. It was getting a little bit tense now with Greece, but I was not gonna lose.
No.
And level up, yes, for sure. We're gonna level up.
It's a little bit like a Twilight Struggle victory point, victory condition.
So one of the other great things about 4X games or historical 4X games or whatever is just the game log at the end.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
always.
I just love these.
Yeah.
Battlefield brilliance. Look at that battlefield brilliance. Yes.
Yes.
Can you remember like Civ 5 had like you could play the story of like all the nations growing? I like played it like 17 times after each game.
What do you mean?
Nice.
A story?
Yeah, you had like the maps and you could see all the civilizations growing.
Yeah. No, that I don't know why they took that out of Civilization 6.
Yeah, I was
that they have now. They still have a game log at the end of Civilization 6 now with the most recent expansion, but it is not nearly as good as the other one. And it's just I love that. I love that little territorial map, and you can just see everything sort of change. So one thing that I've wanted to for
Leila says I don't like weird mechanics. I need to investigate this further. Might rewatch this. You mean the victory situation?
But this one wasn't that weird, right? I mean,
I don't know.
We just weren't expecting it, but
no,
yeah, we were not.
I don't think it was. So I think one of the things that it's more about messaging that I don't think I've, and maybe that's just me being oblivious, or at least Aris and I being oblivious of this.
Yeah.
And that it was never really messaged to me because I was so maybe if you look at the victory screen, so the victory conditions, that may be a place somewhere to just like put in a small message.
Yeah.
Like, you
Like
also win
Yeah.
if you have double points.
Yeah, because like I had a victory where it said ambition victory, but I only had 6 of 10 ambitions. I was like, well, yeah, so but I don't have 10, but I still won. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, I won, but okay.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's to me, it's not a weird. It's actually a very smart mechanic. It's just something that needs to be.
Yeah, it needs to be a bit clearer in terms of
Well, either
how.
yeah, exactly. Of how. Well, how is clearly just get more than.
Because also we were playing supposedly sort of the tutorial version, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Which
Exactly.
that would
Tutorials.
that would be even better of a place to have this messaging where.
Yeah, but also here, not too bad to keep.
But also in general, yeah, keeping like in this tab, keeping a message with all the victory conditions.
Yeah, and maybe, but that's just me. Maybe it could be. I mean, of course, it's confusing if it's like 2.5 times as many points. But
Yeah.
I as a player didn't feel that it was. I mean, it was gonna win, but it's there was exciting things going on with Greece, for example. It wasn't entirely in the bag just yet, and but at the same time, it wasn't super easy difficulty this, and well, not super easy, like the second level, this difficulty level, and I just was also locked out with position in the map and how I could take all the other cities. So yeah. Let me know when you have a moment of your cast. Yeah, for sure. No, we're more than happy to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, to let you know we can Skype or we can do whatever you would wanna do. It's a bit hard to show you while streaming.
Yeah.
But because you get this very weird Droste effect. But yeah, no, definitely we can. If you not ransom, yeah, for sure. No.
But yeah. Well, we won. That's the thing.
Yeah, and well, that's the thing. It's I think I mean this game has just been treating us very well, so we definitely will get back to it.
Yeah.
Because
So next
there's more to explore, and the Mediterranean is also going to be
Mediterranean map, and we let's think which civilization we're playing.
Yeah.
Let's
maybe
think
Omar gets to choose.
Yeah, let's.
Because I have no stake in this game. I know nothing about this well, I don't know nothing, but you get to choose, Omar. I mean, let's put it like this. I'm so not the Assyrians again.
No, not the Assyrians again.
But for the rest, everything is fair game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if alternatively, if Jet now or later on has via Twitter or whatever has a really good suggestion of what we should be playing as Omar gets his suggestion and the chat get their suggestion and then we pick it in the moment.
Yeah.
And of course if the suggestions are the same, then we just go with that. And Leila, if you just DM me a way to reach you, or I can probably reach you via the Discord channel via direct.
Yeah, I can give you the.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. That's that, right? We already wanted to wrap up.
Yes, we were about to wrap up, and then we won.
More games should do that. Like, hey,
yeah.
Do you want to quit? You sure? Because you just won. Like, oh yay! I feel all happy and good.
One more turn. Yeah, I just won.
Yeah, while I go to bed.
Yeah.
So no,
right.
I mean, if this was not the stream, but just me playing, I would have gone a couple more turns.
So Tuesday we're building the CSS.
The CSS is going up against the ASS, and that is not because we're a bunch of horrible sexists, but that's literally because that's what the Aztec space shuttle, space shuttle, right, or spaceship is called.
Yeah, the AS versus the CSS, which is the Chinese spaceship
versus the CSS. Yes, it's gonna be tight, my friend.
It's gonna be. It's a close race. It's a close race to Alpha Centauri.
Yes, it's a close race to Alpha Centauri. That sounds almost like the title of a book.
Yeah.
Like a classic sci-fi book. Nice.
Yes. And then Thursday.
What do you think is going to win, Omar? Do you think it's going to be the Aztec or is it going to be us?
I have full faith in you.
Oh,
thank
dear.
you.
Oh dear.
Thank you. You shouldn't, but thank you.
You should not.
All right. Oh, we won this time, so yeah.
Thanks, peasant RFTG. it was
Thanks
really
for
nice
hanging
hanging out
around.
with you. Yes, for sure. And please come back and hang around some more in next Tuesday or next Thursday.
Yes.
That's all for us for now.
Yes.
The only thing that remains is to absolutely wish that you all stay happy, stay safe, and stay healthy. Bye.